This one comes from Brian. He is out of Dallas. Hey, coach, I know fiber is important, but when I'm eating big in the off season, okay, yeah, cool. I like that. I just can't fit it in. Do you have any advice? Yeah, I do, right? Want to know why athletes struggle with fiber, especially when they're bulking in the off season? Here's the truth. I'll tell you. It's right here. Brian, you nailed this in your question. So I will appreciate you for even asking it. This is one of the biggest challenges in growth phases. Now, the thing is for me, I'm about to enter a growth phase. I'm kind of winding down on this summertime cut. You probably noticed it. If you go back to even like 4 or 5 months ago, the videos, it was a little bit more puffier face. That's just me. That's your boy. He was, 25, 30 pounds heavier than what he is now, right? When your calories are high, the stomach is already stretched with proteins and carbohydrates, and fiber-rich foods can feel like you're just adding bricks on top of everything, right? That's why in the off season, generally fiber gets a little deprioritized. It's not ideal, but it just sort of happens when you're trying to push calories. Here's the deal. Even if you're balking though, you don't want to completely drop fiber. It's not just about your digestion. It helps regulate things like your blood sugar. It supports your gut health. It also keeps your overall systems running smoothly, particularly your bowels, right? That's kind of important here, right? Nobody wants that. That's a thumbs up for sure. Without it, you might even notice more bloating, irregularity, or even energy crashes. So in a calorie deficit, however, fiber is way easier to get because the goal is satiety, right? A huge salad or a high fiber carb source fills you up without blowing up your calorie totals. But in a surplus on the other side of it, right, the strategy sometimes shifts. My advice would be strategic with your sources. Go with easy to digest fruits and vegetables, fruits, particularly things like berries or kiwis or cooked vegetables instead of raw, essentially. Or even a supplement like psyllium husk. If you're really, really struggling, you can take that at night to get some extra fiber in your system so that when you wake up the next morning, you can be regular, if you know what I mean, right? Think of fiber as your insurance policy. You don't need massive amounts of it in a growth phase, but you need to keep enough to keep the machine sort of running without breaking down. So great question. I love it. And quite frankly, we all need a little bit of fiber in our diet. So